Hey, what's up guys? Dr. V here with another one of Dr. V reviews videos. Today I'm going to be taking a look at an older figure. Got it not too long ago off eBay. I got it for a steal. You can probably guess why, judging by the shape of the box that it's in, but hey, that is okay. I'm a loose figure collector and I'm going to take a look at this figure, but I'm also going to do a comparison of all the Beastman figures that I own. So that should be a pretty neat little comparison towards the end of the video, so make sure you stick around. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get him unboxed and we'll take a look at the contents of the figure and its accessories. But before we do that, let's take a look at the box art. Now this is, I forgot which wave New Eternia Beastman came from, but I really dig that he's like a whole race, and wouldn't it be neat if we could get a female version of the Beastman species? That would be actually really cool. There's a little bio here. States that he's a tribal leader, a shaman of the 7 savage tribes that dwell within the majestic jungles of Eternia. Beastman defeated the mighty bear demon and earned the right to lead his people. Then they mysteriously disappeared. Now he searches all corners of the planet for his tribe. Nothing can stop him from reuniting them under his care. Not the barbaric He-Man, not even the evil Skeletor. So, pretty cool. All right, back to the unboxing. All right, so now we have the figure and his accessories out of the box. Straight out of the box, I mean, he's a decent looking figure. Not perfect, and I have a few little concerns, but you know, overall, I think this is kind of an underrated figure. I really do. He's very big. He's definitely got some nice bulk to him. Out of the box, he comes with his, I guess the demon bear headdress and, you know, kind of shawl, and then this kind of crazy looking harness there, which is, I think, maybe inspired by this version of Beastman. He comes with a very savage looking club. Out of the box, he comes with a right fisted hand and a left kind of loosely open hand. He does also have the option for a right gripping hand and a left gripping hand. He comes with his traditional whip, which is pretty nice actually. I love the handle. It's got a metallic sheen to it. Definitely much more detail and attention put into this whip handle than basically all other Beastman whip and whip handles. And here is a more traditional chest piece harness. So let's break this figure down and see what he can do. Let's start off by taking off the headdress, getting a look at the face here. So straight out of the box, this is where I have some concerns. Paintwork is okay, except on my front teeth. Not the best paintwork there, but around the eyes and the eyes themselves, very nice. You can tell like this jaw was a separate piece. There's, you know, seams right there, but the jaw is not articulated, although that would have been really cool. Now it is pretty warm, so we're gonna take this off, see what he looks like without it on. Give him a little break from the heat here. Well, let's see. How does this want to come off? So we take, all right, let's see. All right, we'll figure it out. There we go. Okay, so we've gotten this other harness off, and you can see kind of his size here. It's a pretty good size figure. Let's check out his articulation. So neck, he can look up decently. He can not really look down. He can do a full rotation and a little bit of, tiny bit of side bend. Shoulders go out full 90. They spin at the shoulders. He has double jointed elbows, so he can do a full flex there. I like these kind of harness things on his arms are really cool. There are some gauntlets underneath there, which again, I like the difference in color. This one's kind of a metallic blue. This one's more of a flat kind of gold, matches the belt there. So again, wrists, flex and extend like we're used to. Obviously this is going to give it some restriction in the extension there, but otherwise great looking figure. I like these shin and knee guards a lot. They came out really, really nice. You can tell that we have a thigh cut. His thigh can go out decently, forward kick, and not much on the backward, but he can flex his knees very nicely due to that double hinged knee joint. And the ankles, mine are a little stiff. Probably need a little bit of warm water, but that's okay. All right, so let's see what he looks like with his more traditional gear on. So put that on there. Yeah, I can already tell I'm gonna like that better. Although I do like the concept of this demon bear thing that he slayed. I think that was kind of a cool story. But I don't know if I would ever put Beastman as a shaman of anything. All right, I'm liking that. Let's see. This is on his previous belt. Set him down. It does have this notch right in there, which looks like you can just fit his whip in the back. That is a cool touch. It would have been nice if they had a place to put it in there, but they don't. So it is what it is. I'm gonna see what he looks like with his two gripping hands on. And let's take this guy out here. So obviously Beastman needs his whip. And we'll also have him hold his club because why not? Now I will say this, I didn't notice this before, but they did take some additional paint and details to hit up his fingernails. Which I do like. I think that's actually a pretty nice touch. His toes are even painted. So I really like that. I'm digging it. Okay, let's see what else here. All right, let's take a look at him alongside some other Beastman action figures. I'm gonna keep him in his more traditional garb just for the comparison's sake, and we'll go from there. All right, here's the Masterverse New Eternia Beastman next to the Masters of the Universe Classics Beastman. This was a great figure, I think very early on in the Classics wave. As you can tell, there are definitely some differences. Obviously, size. The New Eternia Beastman is significantly bigger than the Classics Beastman. A little bit more paint apps on the Classics. You can tell there's some kind of dry brushing on the horns there, on his armor, and on his like wrist bracers right there, and even in the kind of fur itself too has got some highlights and lowlights there. The belt is painted, which we come to expect from Classics. I do like that his nails are also painted, give it some consistency there. Overall, I would say the attention to detail, Classics will probably always, hands down, be the better figure. But this New Eternia Beastman is not bad at all. I'm digging the size, because in comparison, you can see like this Classics Beastman, well, he kind of looks kind of thin, maybe a little emaciated, next to this huge honking New Eternia Beastman. So I think paint apps goes to classics. Overall sculpt, surprisingly, I love the horseman and everything, but I'm going to go with the New Eternia just due to the size. Let's compare him with, let's do another 6" / 7" scale figure. Let's compare him to the Super 7 Club Filmation. So we'll take this guy back, put this guy here. All right, obviously very, very different versions of Beastman. This is more consistent with, you know, cartoon type Beastman, and while he definitely has his pros, I mean, he's definitely more simplistic, as he should be. So very different versions of the character. Let's take a look at some origins. Here's the Origins Beastman, which is a really good figure overall. If I can get him to stand, I'm definitely liking it. I guess the most noticeable difference, obviously, besides the scale, is going to be the color. This is definitely a more muted orange copper, and this is definitely more of a bright orange. But overall, another great figure. Now, just for fun, let's do a little comparison against Reaction Beastman. Now, I really dug the Reaction figures. They're very basic, very simple, but just, you know, comparing this massive Beastman compared to this tiny Beastman, I thought it was kind of funny. And then you can even see how they all stack up. But we're not there, we're not through yet. So let's take a look at the, you know, we got a sneak peek of him earlier. There's the red Beastman. I don't have the classics version, unfortunately, but I always kind of dug this incarnation of him. I thought he was pretty cool, but not really what I think of when I think of Beastman. I think I honestly, I put Red Beastman kind of as a separate character by himself. So we'll kind of stick him over here. And then lastly is the new cartoon collection compared to New Eternia. Again, vastly different styles. One is definitely more, you know, simplistic, stylized, while the other is kind of hyper realistic. But overall, I really kind of dig it. I kind of liked the red thing on his head. I wonder if that will work with, yeah, I kind of dig that. I like that. It might be how I display him, actually. So, well guys, that is it for my New Eternia Beastman review. You've now seen all of my Beastman figures. I honestly am surprised I have so many. 2, 4, 6, 7, I have 7 Beastman figures. That's crazy. What can I say? I'm a sucker for Masters of the Universe. I don't have the vintage one anymore. I think, gosh, the vast majority of my collection was sold off in garage sales in the late 80s. After I kind of lost interest in Masters of the Universe, but I'm thankful that Mattel and Super 7 and, gosh, you know, multiple other companies are, you know, throwing their hat in for Motu product. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys watching and checking out my review, and keep subscribing, keep liking, keep commenting. I try to respond to comments as best I can, and if you guys will just, you know, bear with me as we grow the channel. I still have tons of product that I need to, you know, unbox and review. I mean, guys, I even have like a full set of I think the last Super 7 wave of Club Grayskull or Filmation. That's still in box, still in the shipping box. I just, you know, you guys know, if you're like me, you're middle-aged, you work, you got family, you got a spouse, you have other responsibilities, and so unfortunately, sometimes toy collecting goes by the wayside as far as actually, checking them out, evaluating them, see what you think. And then I got to set up a cool display, because right now they go in, some Tupperware bins when I'm done with them. But that's not where I want them. I want to actually displayed. And again, guys, I appreciate you watching till the end. Have a great day.